Hey guys!
Hello!
Welcome to a new video from Masters of Consulting. In this video, we're going to explain you what are the tips and what are the advice we can get from Masa because she bought a car recently, and let's just ask her what tips she can give to us. Hi Masa, welcome to the channel again.
Thank you so much. Happy to be here again.
Yeah.
Can I help you?
It's our pleasure. So yeah, just you bought a car recently, right?
I did.
So what is the process you did behind that, and what steps did you do, and what research did you do, and what kind of struggles you faced in that? Can you please explain us?
Of course. So I can start from the beginning. When the idea of buying a car came to my mind, first I started research. So because in Germany we have different type of way that you can have a car. So there is like leasing, you can buy a second-hand car, you can buy a first-hand car. So I was just doing research about are these three ways. So in my mind, first it came for leasing, because with leasing you can have a first-hand car and then you pay per month, depend on the car, some specific amount. So I was just going for that, but it depends on the contract. For example, in your contract you'll say I want to pay 500 for this car for 5 years. So after 5 years the car is not yours. You just had it for those years. It was like you rented the car. If you want to have that car later on, you can pay the rest of the money and buy it, or just give it back, and that's it. And the first-hand car, it was like really expensive. I was looking at my budget and I asked many people. They said if you buy a first-hand car, just if you take it out of the place, it reduces like 10,000 euro. It doesn't worth it. Just keep looking for some second-hand car which didn't go like real long, some less kilometers.
Yeah.
So I started searching for that. First I had to clear my mind what kind of car I want, which brand and stuff. So I did my research, I decided about the brand, and I went like through some websites. Can I say the name? Wouldn't be advertised?
Of course, you can say the name.
So a very good website in Germany for second-hand cars would be mobil.de, and also their brand website, because for example if you want to buy Benz or BMW or any other kind, they will have in their own website their second-hand cars. It would be more safe, for example, if you want to buy BMW, to buy it from the BMW, but it will be a little more costlier if you want to buy it from a person like out of that website. Yeah, but I decided to go with mobil.de because most of the cars in BMW website was really far from here. It was in Köln, Düsseldorf, Hamburg, but was close to my budget. So when I decided to have a car, so I needed money. And I have account in Sparkasse around 5 years, I think. So I just went there. I didn't decide about anything. I just wanted to gather some information. I sat there and I said, I want to buy a car and I want a loan. How much can I get? Then he was saying, okay, how much do you pay for your rent? First of all, do you have any other loan? How much is your expenses and how much is your salary? So the guy did his calculating and stuff, and at the end he said, you can have like, I don't know, maybe up to 60 or 70 or more thousand. So I said, okay, I want around 30,000. That fit my budget, and the money was in my account the day after that, like in the morning, super fast. And they told me you have time around 3 months to buy a car, because I got a loan for a car. There are different type of loans that you can ask. And if you ask a loan for a car, then you have to give the certificate, the car certificate, to the bank. They will keep it until you clear the loan, or if you want to sell the car, they will also give it back to you, then you can clear it. So I set some years for my loan, and I said, for example, I pay 550 per month for around like 5 years. And that was about the money, and I found my car in mobile.de. I spoke with the guy and I went there to just see the car. He gave me the car for just a test round. I drove and it was a very nice car. So afterward I decided, okay, I go with it. And after I wanted to buy that car, there were some other process. You have to have the insurance, that's really important. You have to have the
Haftpflichtversicherung, the liability insurance.
Yeah, but the number?
Or the number plate.
Number plate.
Also number plate. Yeah.
Exactly. You can choose it. It can be whatever you want. If it wasn't like sold before, so you can just order it online for 40 euro. And then it was the Versicherung that you have to choose. It depends. Different kind of Versicherung there is. If you want
the insurance.
Exactly, the insurance. So if you want the insurance to be complete, like if it's your fault also and your car is damaged, they pay you, or no, if you only damage the other car, they pay them. It really depends, and it's different from other insurance. You should just do research for that. I really don't remember what is the insurance name.
So there are full casco and tile casco insurances. So this is like full insurance and half insurance kind, you can say that. So we will also make a video on that, but it's always good that you take a full casco, but you pay a little more money, but it's always go with the safe option.
Exactly. So I chose the full, and I am paying more, but it worth it. Especially in Germany, if you have any accident, that will cost you a lot. So you will pay that once in a year. So we are paying like for the insurance end of December. And you will have to pay tax for your car, and it depends on the car, how many kilometers, for what year it is and stuff. They will calculate it and let you know. And how much more newer the car is, the less tax you pay. And we had I remember I had to get some appointment to go to register my car.
Yeah, this is the TÜV appointment, TUV. So it helps for them to check your car if it is roadworthy, that it can come and go onto the road and some things like that.
Exactly. They will ask for your car certificate, everything, and the roadworthy, the insurance, all the paperwork the car did for us. All this roadworthy stuff, the guy that we bought the car did, because it was not like a person like me that I bought the car. And what do you say? The name that we went and we saw the car.
Third salesperson.
The salesperson. It's like it was his job.
Yeah, exactly. So he's the third man who is taking care of all this sale of second-hand cars, and he will take care of getting the car registered with this TÜV Munich and all these things. So you don't have to do much except to have to do this. You get an appointment and you go to this. What is the next thing you did? Like you went to the appointment.
You have to do the city registration, and that's important to have all the paper for your city registration. And it took around, I think, 1 week until the guy sent us all the paper by post. Then I had insurance, I had the paper for the roadworthy and everything. I went to the city registration, they registered my name and they stamped my plate number, and then I was good to go. And of course, before that, I paid all the money. There was a chance that I could pay some amount per month for the car, but it didn't make sense because I already got it from the bank. So I paid all at once.
So you had also the chance to make installment payment.
Exactly.
Okay.
So he was giving me an option pay 10,000 at the beginning and the rest per month. But of course they will increase the price. It would be like some interest on it.
Yeah, interest.
So I'm already paying some interest for the loan that I got from the bank. So I said that wouldn't make any sense to do that. So I paid all at once. And yeah, that was it.
So crazy actually how much you have told. Yeah.
If you're considering to have a car in Germany, just think about the expenses, because when I got it, then it was winter, and then I saw, okay, my tires are summer, they are not worthy for winter, then I had to change it. So buying the tires and then changing them, storing them will cost more than 700. It depends on the tire you bought. Maybe 1,000, 2,000. It really depends. And you have to pay taxes each year. You have to pay insurance each year. And if you don't have a parking, you have to pay for the parking, which would be like around 100 per month.
50 to 100 euros per month.
Exactly. And any more questions?
Yeah, that's about it. Actually, buying a car is very expensive, and also finding a parking spot. For example, I used car share now to come here. I paid 5 euros to come. So anyway, driving a car itself is a very expensive process. So, but actually I should say that Masa, crazy like how she has explained everything perfectly. I don't even have to say something. I'll just summarize what she has told. So the first thing is there are 3 ways you can get a car, use a car in Germany. First thing is using the leasing method. So this is more for people who doesn't want to own a car and are okay to give money per month, and is also all right for them to not have this car even though they paid for 2 to 3 years, and not to have the car at the end. Actually, there is one of my colleague who had a BMW 1er, so one first model, and he used to pay around 500 euros per month, and it went on for 3-4 years, and he didn't get to keep the car. And for me that's actually so crazy, because you get to pay so much every month, and at the end of 3-4 years you give the car away, and what is the point of paying all the things? So this is one thing, guys. Leasing, you can go for it if you are a guy who doesn't want to keep the car and you just want to pay something monthly. And next method is buying the car for the first hand. So first hand is of course crazy. So if you are a millionaire or if you have a lot of money, of course you can buy that. Or if you think, okay, I just want to buy a new car and I want to keep it properly and I want to use it, yeah, you can go for it. But I think it's up to you. But I would go for a car which is a second hand like Masa, because it makes sense, because you can go for a higher priced model. Even though they went for 20,000-30,000 kilometers, it's actually new and you pay less amount for that and everything. So these are the 3 things to there. And when things you have to consider when you are buying a car is that you have to make sure that you actually have all the things sorted. So for example, the money that you have, and for that you have to go to your bank and ask them, okay, how much loan I'm going to get, or am I going to pay it in installments for the car itself. Or the next thing is you have to have a insurance for the car itself, like full casco is the best thing. Tile casco, they will say like, yeah, this is one thing, but it's actually preferable that you go for the full casco model, because you don't know what happens, and that is always good that you have a full casco insurance. And next thing is that you have to make sure that the other costs in mind, like winter tires, having a parking spot, and having these registrations done, insurance, and all these things, because car is just not buying it, but the maintenance is actually a lot. So as Masa told. So yeah, I think this is what is summarizes it. And let's ask is there anything else, Masa, that you want to add?
Anything else? Nothing comes to my mind now.
Okay, so any tips you want to give to the guys, like at the end, what they have to keep in mind mainly?
I would think having a car in Germany, unless you don't have to travel a lot, wouldn't be that necessary, because the public transportation is really perfect here. So especially when the quarantine began, I didn't get to use the car much because I was mostly at home.
Yeah.
And even though if I want to go back to work, I wouldn't. I would never drive in the city because it would be crazy traffic, and then I don't know how much should I pay like for the parking place if I park it like near my work, because we don't have a parking spot. And then you should think about everything, the expenses. Of course it will make your life much easier, but
I think one thing I would say that it would make your life easier is that with shopping. Because I remember the days where we used to go on cycles or used to go on walk and used to buy such big bags of shopping baskets or shopping bags, and we used to walk like 1.5 kilometer. So at this point it will make your life very easy. You go to IKEA or buy some stuff, you have your car, just come. And it is also very good if you want to go traveling in weekends or something. Of course it's really bad in this pandemic time because you just can't travel and it's all lockdown, but otherwise I'm sure. And if you have a kid, it is very, very good, because with a kid it's very difficult to go on public transport and all these things. So yes guys, that's all from our side. Actually great thanks to Masa. I just asked her, texted her yesterday, can you please say, and she told yeah, of course. So thanks a lot Masa for sharing your wisdom. And so when we get making money, then we will pay for you for sure.
I don't care.
So thanks a lot guys, and keep watching. And if you have any tips or if you have any things that you want us to make a video, just make sure that you write in the comment section below. We will make sure that all the links for the second hand handles of the car sales and all, we will write it in the description. So as always, if you like the video, please make sure you like, share and subscribe guys. And thanks a lot for watching, and until next time,
Bye.
bye.